with memory, reason, and skill. Help us to use this wisely in the service of our town government. We ask it in your holy name. Amen. Salute to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
I guess I'm going to read this.
Practice.
If there's anyone present who wishes to speak, to address the board, we would like them to raise their hand, state their name, address for the record. In accordance with Robert's Rule of Law, all speakers are allowed 5 minutes. Okay. Nobody to speak. I need a motion on the minutes of the meeting of January 14th. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
And the minutes on the 31st.
Make a motion on the meeting of the 31st.
A second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Zoning Board of Appeals, their minutes for your information. Code enforcement, Mike. This first one is that I have on my report. It's from Pat. And John, I'd like you to, I didn't get a chance, or I didn't think of it, to talk with Pat on this. I'd like you to talk to her and see what, if we need to vote or anything on this, or what we should, on this one, Pat, on the.
If you want to increase it, you have to pass a resolution.
Yeah, if you want to increase it, if you don't want to do
You have
nothing,
to
do
do it by
nothing.
local law, you have to have a public hearing and do it by local law.
All right. Well, we should get her input.
You're not going to be able to raise it very much anyway.
$1,000, isn't it?
What?
You think we're pretty well where we should be?
20,005 current?
20,005, it can go up to 21,500 according to her.
Yeah, the 21.5 the highest you can go.
Yeah.
And if you look at through the majority of these other places, none of them are up to 21 even.
Okay. All right, we'll stay right where we're at till we get more on this. Next is from Gary Douglas. They would like a meeting tomorrow with us. He's bringing up some people from federal government and on the Board of Excellence, new customs, and they want to talk about the water and sewage, and he asked me to ask the mayor and the public superintendent of Champlain. Then I've asked our board members, Ralph, Pat, and I've asked Mike, but Mike's in school. Bruce West is gonna come in from the zoning board. I'd like him here, so they know what's going on. And I asked our town engineer to be here. This next one, I guess they're asking us to sign this and send it back to them on Penny's Law. And I guess, do we need a motion on this, Rob? I think so, huh?
Well, you're gonna write it, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. All you need is a resolution for somebody to do this.
Okay.
Move it, we do it.
Do I have a motion?
Write us to the,
I make a motion that we do it.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the next one, Association of Towns, and this is an insurance company. They won't let perma in. I don't understand. I want to talk to them when I'm down there in New York, but they won't let them into.
I was reading that today, I couldn't, there's be something wrong there.
There's a political thing going on between New York State and Burma.
Yeah, we got a letter from Perma.
Yeah. Well, this is not what this one is. The next one is from Donna and Drew, and Donna resigned from the JECO, and this is her sending us a letter telling us that she's done. And I called Gordon Hazen today, and they still haven't found anybody to replace her, so we're waiting for that.
We should keep track of that there too.
So, yeah, we are. This next one is from Perma, and it's telling us that they're gonna be at Sheridan, and we're invited there. Guess we'll find out more about it. Is this one they're telling me? Yeah, they'll be at the Sheridan next door, Sunday night, having a party, the 16th. I'd like to go and find out what's going on in that.
Stay sober.
Don't make that up, do you?
And here,
You will,
this right here is my favorite, the next one, New York State Electric and Gas. It's all emergency telephone numbers, so if anybody wants to keep this in their pocket.
Should we post that on the bulletin out there?
We have in the past.
Yeah, I know we had them before, but we should bring that up to date, right?
Okay.
I don't think
If
it's,
somebody has a problem and they come in here,
I think
it's,
it's in the book, but we can put it on the board.
it says not to
somebody comes in here,
publicize it.
somebody's in here and says, well, I wanna call somebody, well.
Yeah.
It says not to make it known to the public.
What?
It says not to make it known to the public.
That's for our use.
Right,
So we shouldn't put it on the board then.
We should put on the board, it's, but,
no. 'Cause
Jim
I got
happens if your
one.
neighbor wants it, what do you do then?
Jane has it,
It says
Jane
it right on there,
keeps
not
this
to
in a
be,
file.
not to tell the public.
Right,
Says it right on here,
Yeah.
not to tell the public.
do not release these numbers to the public.
Yeah.
And if there's a leak, we don't worry about it. Okay.
The next one is from Amtrak, and that's a company that is negotiating for us, for the union, and they've got a couple other things in an association of towns. They've got a good one, but I don't know where any of us would. It's on drug and alcohol awareness supervisor and
That
training.
part's not that important for as we're concerned.
No, we have no problem. Our guys are pretty good. And that's just a note, you gotta note that Amtrak is gonna negotiate for us against the union.
I think she wants a resolution to continue for next year. I think she wants.
Is that what she's doing?
It says the town board will continue with Amtrak in dealing with the local union.
Okay. Can I get a motion on this?
I'll make a motion that we retain Amtrak negotiations.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Okay, this next one is, Celine was gonna try and make it, but she went to Moore's first. This is, insurance for terrorists, act insurance. And this is something new they're offering us. My thing is, if we buy this insurance and we have a terrorist, who's gonna collect on it? I don't understand it.
What I found out about it was that I got letters from insurance companies on it, and they said, well, if you have some, the government's gonna pay for this. If you have insurance on it, then there'll be a,
The insurance companies will be wiped out.
yeah, but if you have insurance on it, then the government might not pay you if something happened. If something really happens, nobody's gonna get nothing.
Right.
So, I didn't do nothing. I'm not going to either. Because what's gonna happen, they're gonna send you what the rates are gonna be.
Okay.
I talked to the insurance company on this.
All right, this is something that, for us to think about. I'm not a believer, that's up to you
You
guys.
think of that before you go to New York?
Yeah. If you take some out, I mean,
Might be hit over there, down there, right?
yeah.
Pick a policy out on you. Each policy.
And that's all I have. Go to the building committee. Jules and Clifford.
I don't have anything.
I don't have nothing at the moment, except that we're doing some research work here on the, in the building for extra room. That's all I have.
Okay, grants committee. John Paul.
I have nothing either.
Okay, board of assessment, John Paul.
No, I talked to Pat today, she said she's okay now.
Highway committee. Jules and Clifford.
Sam, last month we talked about that hole and I haven't seen it still there. When's he gonna pick it up?
Be a few more weeks. He's got work ahead of him, but you were supposed to also get a price, and then I just saw you the other day and you said,
No, because I know Carl can't beat that price.
right. So, It'll be a few more weeks before we get to it.
All right.
Sam, did he come and look at it?
Yep.
And there's, the gear and everything is all right? He thinks it's all
He
right?
said it'll be just as good as new when he gets done with it.
Okay, you know, I just,
How's we can drive down the road?
okay.
Yep.
You know, I don't want to see anybody get hurt, that's my main thing. Water and
Wait a
sewer,
minute,
oh, sorry.
but now that you brought that up, on that highway deal, on the, did they get enough pipe to do for that water hydrant business?
Dry hydrants?
They got pipe last fall.
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah, did they have enough to do what they want to do? Tim was gonna figure that out, I don't know if he did or not.
I don't know if he got to it or not. Why, we got some more to put in?
I don't know, he's gonna,
Oh.
some places he figured he didn't need it, so I said, well, you figure where you need them.
Yeah.
And see if you got enough. And if he has enough, is this pipe ready to go, or?
We've got some stored up on top. I don't know just how much we
Well,
got
can
in
we get
hand.
that pipe all ready and painted and everything ready to go, and then throw it outdoors, and it'll be there for June or July when we wanna put it in? Be all painted and ready to go?
Chris Trombley had talked to me that they have a couple that they still want to put in.
Yeah, there's more, but I mean, this is, guards for, I don't know where they are now.
Oh, the pipes.
Oh,
The pipe for the
Oh, we got
guards.
the pipes, yeah. What he had, he didn't have that much.
Well, I don't know what he had there, but, if some were too short, he could probably weld them together, I don't know. But I'm just thinking, with this cold weather here, you probably have a
Yeah.
chance to get this thing over with here. Clean them up and paint them, just hand painting stuff. It's whatever color he's supposed to check the color they wanted, I think he wanted red.
Yeah, something that shows up good.
Well, that's a put, so that nobody runs into them?
Right, but
Right.
we came up with a couple of different ways of doing this. Guardrail and all that, when the fire department rather have two posts.
Yeah.
And they gave us the dimensions of how they wanted them and everything.
Guardrail's a little hard to get over the top of,
Yeah.
and you gotta have the pipe over the
They didn't want to
guardrail,
be
so.
stumbling over the guardrail.
Right.
And, I think that if we have that, if it's, might be able to get the telephone company to drill the holes quicker.
Yeah, sure.
Because with a hole, you gotta make the hole too big. Again, they didn't put them in stagnant. I know some places they probably don't really need them, but like the one in Board, you don't need that, that one's all done.
No, there's done yet.
And then the one in, Fair, that's way off the road there.
Yeah,
But some of the other ones.
somebody'd have to take the ditch to hit it. Somebody'd have to take the ditch to hit it.
Right. Well, you can have them check out, because if they don't have enough to do that, we ought to see where we can pick some up.
What, is 6 inch or you're using 6 or 8?
6, well, it doesn't matter.
6 or 8 inch.
We got this 6 here for nothing here just about, so 6 or 8, or 10, I don't know, whatever you can get. That's all I got.
Okay, water and sewer committee, John Paul.
No, nothing.
Okay. We're speeding right along with the project with Parker and the bank. It's coming, it's slow. I guess we're gonna make it. Landfill committee, Jules and John Paul.
Very quiet.
Town clerk's report.
I have a letter. Surprise letter. Don't get these very often. It's from Mr. Rasco, to Mr. Rasco, Clinton County Highway Department, for a copy to me, from the New York State Department of Transportation. Dear Mr. Rasco, the department has completed its investigation regarding your request for a reduced speed zone on South Street between the village of Champlain line and Route 11 on behalf of the town of Champlain. Upon reviewing all factors, we determined that although the development is only marginal, a reduced speed zone on this stretch of highway is still appropriate. This segment exhibits characteristics that leads to a natural extension of the village. We've determined the approximate speed for this section of highway to be 30 miles per hour. Enclosed, you will find the official orders authorizing the same. Please assist the town to ensure that they install the signs necessary to be in compliance with MUTCD. Once the signs are installed, the zone will become enforceable. If you have any further questions, contact Engineer Cruncher and staff. Ray Powers. So you finally got one.
That down by Bobby Kenny?
Yeah.
And I gave him a copy.
Yep.
So he,
Where's that?
Down by where Val and Emery used to live.
The kid got hit last year.
from Route 11 all the way up to the village limit, to those houses.
It's only about half a mile anyway.
Yeah,
Ain't much more
but
than
they don't usually
No, I
pavement
know.
season, you know,
I
I mean,
know.
that's quite a,
that. Any posts down there now? No, there's no posts.
No, we don't post our highways. Now, what do we do about the village sign? Do we just take that out?
What's the village got on it now?
30?
And we're gonna have it 30?
Yeah.
There's a post there all set.
and this letter says that,
Yeah, but I mean, for next to Route 11, I mean, we
No,
can't put
we'll
a
have to
post
listen.
in now. But we put that just as you enter on South Street, right?
Oh, I see what you, for coming in, yeah.
Yeah.
And
But when
it's
you're coming out of the village, they've got a 30-mile-per-hour sign there. Do we stick another one behind it? Or eliminate
he's
theirs?
gonna help you to sign it, it says here in this letter, they're requesting him to help you, to make sure you do it legal, right?
Be on the wrong side of the road. anyway.
So he'll probably tell you what you need to do,
What the village has got now,
Ray Powers,
Yeah,
we'd be on the wrong side of the road for us anyway.
not if you're going down.
or Albert Rasco,
Yeah, but they have
letter
it
to Rasco,
As you're coming in.
asking him to
on
help
the
you
right,
make
now
sure
you wanna
you
get on
do
the
it
right
right.
again.
Right.
I think
Get a hold of
post is there,
Al.
you can put the sign right out.
Get a whole vowel in
On the
there.
wrong side of the road.
Yeah, call.
Just take that village one and put it down by Route 11.
Yeah, but I think that says village speed limit on it, though.
I think,
Better leave theirs alone.
Cross out the village.
Well,
Yeah, but
Oh, well,
you won't
what
need
do we
one.
do? Stick one behind the villages?
you can because you'll be on the wrong side of the road. Theirs are on the right coming in, and you've gotta have one on the right going out.
Yeah, so we
Right.
gotta stick one there at the village line?
says here they're gonna tell you how to do it, so I don't.
What?
There's no problem off 11, we just stick one up.
Just get a hold of them and,
I'll get a hold of
Knock down, he'll tell you what you need to do. And what size they gotta be and all that to be legal. And
it. But we'll have to wait till we can get a post in the ground first.
Yeah,
It'll be tomorrow.
That
I
may
don't
be
think so.
July. It may be July the way it's going. Hey, that frost will be down there by then.
Yeah,
Must be pushing right now. huh?
It's gotta be, what, 2.5, 3 feet?
It's gotta be. It's a foot and a half
talking to Lee and
long.
Rabideau today, he says he hit some spots 4 feet deep. Over
Where's
the Parkers,
this?
they're digging for that sign. Lee and Rabideau, he dug the hole, put the sign up at Parkers. He said there was some frost 4 feet deep, they had
I
two
thought they're not
jackhammers.
putting a
It's
sign
not
up
that
the
new
Parkers.
ground like that it would be.
I thought they weren't putting no sign up the Parkers. Just the one they showed on the buildings.
They have one on the
they're
corner,
freestanding.
a freestanding one.
Oh, they putting that one there, that they moving it up the road?
One of their signs that they have, the smaller of the one, of the two, they're gonna move.
Anything else, Ralph?
Nope,
Sam, highway superintendent.
Well, I was gonna say that we're gonna get the grade all into Caslin there, it's $1,000 and guarantees it. I checked with Jane on the chip program there, we're gonna leave it just the way we've been doing it, instead of,
Wait.
it's working good, yeah, so. Today at the superintendent's meeting, they got a figure and it's gonna be the same price as last year on our chips. That's supposed to be official. We'll get just what we got last year.
They think we're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Jim King was there and he's kind of worried about flooding in Perry's Mills.
What, flooding?
Yeah, he says the river flows right to the ground. And he says he would advise anybody living around there that floods to get some flood insurance this year. Because he said it's froze right through.
They've tested it already.
Yeah.
Got a little slow down on the ice.
Yeah. He says there's nothing we can do about it.
had them on TV, they had somebody from Paris Mills on TV,
Yeah, she wasn't gonna buy it, eh?
and they were warning them then that they should all get flood insurance.
That's what he was telling me today. He says, they better get some, because he says, I fear it. Because it's froze so deep. Well, it stands to reason the water, if it's froze right to the bottom, water can't go under. That's about all I
Talk
have.
about dredging now?
Pardon?
They ever talk about dredging? I never heard them talk about it.
Call the DEC and find out.
Huh?
DEC won't do
They won't do it?
Oh, that happened since they rebuilt that dam. That's what did that.
it. It didn't help it.
No, because before, when the water went up to the dam, it go right up on the end. Now it can't. So it builds up about 2-3 feet higher when the water starts going over.
Many years ago, they had trouble down the village, where the island is there and stuff, and they wanted
They wanted to clean that, I
to
remember that.
clean that, and they wouldn't let them.
I remember that. That's not that long ago.
No, they wouldn't let them. Carl just went down and did it, didn't get a permit. Did some, took some out, not any permit.
If it had a channel run through there, it'd probably be better. I'm not an engineer.
What would happen if they'd open the dam now?
It would run down.
Wouldn't that be a thing to do, to get some of that water out of there, so then you'd have room for water when it comes down? Right? No, but if you took some of it out now, it would go down over the top.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, I'm not an expert at this
But
stuff.
they closed it all up. They wanted to put the lamprey. They wanted to kill the lamprey. Makes it a lot worse.
Yeah, didn't they have some traps or something, kitchen?
So the lamprey couldn't go up.
So they put the stuff in the water and they
Yeah.
didn't want them to go up the stream.
Right.
Yeah, well, people are gonna lose their homes and their
That's
properties,
right. Yeah.
so we can kill them. Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense to
The
me.
lampreys are killing fish.
No,
That's
okay.
right.
Well, look at when they put those culverts on Route 11 there. I
Before you-
stopped, I told them it wasn't big enough.
You can look out for yourself, the fish
It wasn't
can't.
big enough, the culvert they were putting on Route 11. Oh yeah, look at that, just a little bit of water goes through. The first year, they were about a week, you couldn't go through it all. They put another culvert, still ain't big enough.
No. You need a good box culverts for that.
Yeah.
Anything else, Sam?
No?
And post audit bills,
Make a motion, we pay the post audit bills?
Second.
all approved, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, monthly bills,
And any new ones,
Do you have more?
have a motion
Oh, I
on
thought
it?
you had some.
I make a
I got
motion, we
one,
pay them.
I got a correction on there. Page 3, the last one. It's not power battery, that's power plan, Nortrack. For repairing of, the axles and stuff on the loader.
Who was that, Sam?
Be power plan, it's Nortrack, but you pay it to power plan. She's got down power battery. I'd hate to send that check to power battery.
That's to who?
Nortrack, power plan is what, who we pay to
Were they the ones here the other night? You had here
the other night.
with a truck?
No, I was mistake.
Who's it supposed to be, power what?
Power plan,
Plan?
yeah.
So is it,
That's
is it fixed yet?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You got it back?
Power plant is a thing in Plattsburgh, too.
Yeah, it's Nortrack, but you pay to power plan, that's who you pay to,
And they're complicated.
yeah.
I saw that, and I was wondering what the heck this is, geez. Then I figured that's what it was, because I said, I read the description
Make
of
a
the
motion to
bill.
pay the bills on the correction.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
All right.
The only thing I got is a couple other letters from Betty Little's has been sending us, they're just for your information, that anybody wants them, just telling us what's going on. And I guess that's it. Do I have a motion to,
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
all in favor?
All right.